The situation in Ethiopia is worsening as rebel forces advance toward the country's capital, threatening to topple the government. Tens of thousands of people protested this latest wave of violence yesterday as Tigray forces capture nearby towns. And just this past week, the government declared a state of emergency, while the U.S. and other countries urged their citizens to leave immediately. Debora Patta has the latest.
During these pro-military rallies, thousands of Ethiopians pledged to defend the capital from advancing rebels and also dismiss diplomatic efforts to end the year-long war. The rallies were the government's latest attempt to shore up public support for the conflict against the Tigray People's Liberation Front and its allies. Those attending also turned their anger towards countries that have called for an end to the violence and for all sides to engage in ceasefire negotiations. "We don't need interference from abroad," read some of the placards. Rally-goers also blasted Western media for broadcasting what they called fake news by overstating rebel gains. The U.S. has been one of the harshest critics of the conflict, with President Joe Biden's administration accusing Ethiopia of gross human rights violations and saying it planned to remove the country from a U.S. trade pact. In response, some demonstrators held signs saying, "Shame on you, USA," while another said the U.S. should stop sucking Ethiopia's blood. The U.S. and other countries have ordered non-essential embassy staff and citizens to leave the country without delay. This comes after Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed declared a state of emergency last week and amid a deepening humanitarian crisis with over 900,000 people facing starvation because hunger is being used as a weapon of war. Now, diplomats have been scrambling to find a peaceful solution, with the U.S. envoy to the Horn of Africa, Jeffrey Feltman, visiting Ethiopia last week. But so far, Abiy has not been swayed by tough talk from his international critics, the African Union, or the United Nations. Vlad, Anne-Marie?